Asmongold getting banned off of Twitch again the moment he gets back. That would be absolutely hilarious. Didn't happen, but honestly, go for it. It would be the funniest thing ever. Because if Asmongold can't stream, he's probably removing himself from the genetic pool. And that's a win for society.
A lot of reports that Twitch isn't doing very well. In fact, they might be facing their own adpocalypse. If you remember,
Ooh.
YouTube's went through a couple of those. Hasn't been one in a while, but they have happened. It looks like Twitch might have one, and that's for a simple reason.
Because the dirty goyim need to serve.
That advertisers don't like a lot of the very extreme, controversial, political content that they have on the platform.
This is not true, by the way. Advertisers completely don't. The only thing that advertisers care in this situation is the fact that someone's constantly yelling at them and saying, "Oh, you're supporting things that I don't like, you're evil." And that's bad. That's bad. Advertisers could not care less.
And when I talk about extreme political content, I'm talking about people that are far, far left, like a Hassan Piker or that Frogan person who got in trouble recently.
Oh yeah.
This has become a really big topic.
It was all Hassan's posse, effectively.
Ever since Asmongold got banned, because he said some stuff that was considered controversial. And then a lot of people pointed out,
Not controversial in the slightest, but he is a fucking idiot who just says things because he thinks they are socially acceptable. And, well, the moment he got pushback, he was like, "I didn't mean any of this. I am a weak, spineless coward. Please do not ban me." That is pretty much what happened. And now he's back. And spineless still. Who would have expected?
well, look at some of the crazy shit Hassan Piker has said, or that Frogan woman has said. They've said some pretty wild, extremist stuff, especially that Hassan Piker guy. And they don't do anything about it. But if you dare say anything
Hassan's a moron.
that's to the right, they'll ban you. Personally, I think people should be able to say whatever they want.
True.
You should let them say you should let Hassan say what he wants, but you should let Asmongold say what he wants too. But they don't do that. They have an extreme bias. There's a lot of funny shit that goes on this platform. Like if you go to just chatting, it's a bunch of women in their bikinis doing nothing.
Good times, at least. Hey, I mean, you have to introduce the kids to the, stuff that happens in real life sooner or later, and Twitch introduces them really young, and then it introduces them to OF and the glories of stealing mom's credit card. Well, actually, kids nowadays have credit cards really early, so it's spending their hard, not earned allowance on Amaranth because reasons. And Amaranth is a complete dumbfounded, abhorrent existence of humanity. By the way, again, every single time we talk about Twitch, it's just the worst people ever imaginable. Hassan Piker, fucking Pokimane, Amaranth. Oh my god, these people, they literally think they are special. They literally think they are God's gift to humanity. Same with Asmongold, by the way. I'm just not including him because the video is by default kind of about him, right? But he's also there. People who can never be wrong. People who can never be not the best at everything that they do. Oh, it's all so disgusting and tiresome.
But if you're a VR streamer or if you're a VTuber, you have the anime avatar moving around.
Oh yeah, the VTuber
stuff. I'm assuming most people do by now. You can't have them in their underwear.
Yeah. And to be honest, think about it, boys. It makes perfect sense. Why can Amaranth be in see-through underwear on Twitch? The answer is simple. Because she's Amaranth, she's hot, and when someone working at Twitch is extorting her for pleasure so she doesn't get banned, They know what they're getting. They see what they're getting. But when they do that to a VTuber, it's probably a fat dude. Yeah, it's probably a fat dude. That's why they don't like VTubers.
In fact, they have to have their hips covered, but the real women, it doesn't matter. It's just strange shit over on this website. And I know that that's not crazy content.
Also, real women understand on a fundamental, uh, integrated psychological web, the ether. Let's just say that cartoon avatars are better than real women in so many regards that they're losing the war. So they need to fight against this. Okay, this is the greatest threat to the existence of women. Okay, dude, literally. The moment sex bots come out and a woman loses an opportunity with a man because of that who she thinks is rich, they're gonna women are gonna be forming SS units over goddamn night, boys. That's what's gonna happen, and you know that's true. You know that's gonna be true. They're gonna literally rebuild the gas chambers, and it's gonna be wild.
I don't think that's why the advertisers are pulling out, but he's saying that it's a nightmare for them. Twitch is in an advertising nightmare situation. Advertisers are leaving the website and not returning. Twitch has controversy after controversy and can't get its enforcement straight. I don't know if the website will survive long term without serious changes. The solution to it is simple, brutal, and efficient. Ban all extremist, controversial political content or none of it. But simple is not often easy. I actually agree with this statement.
I don't. This is not gonna do anything. Okay, so listen. Let's imagine they don't ban any of the controversial, right? What happens? Well, people still complain about controversial content existing, and the only thing that could potentially, this is by the way the best case scenario, because people could potentially just get tired of complaining about it because it's accepted and normalized in the rules, so there's nothing that they can kind of do. But they're gonna complain about it for the rest of eternity, effectively. But if you do ban the controversial content, what do you do then? Because the moment, because that gives power to people who think it's acceptable to lie about things. And the moment a person like that doesn't like something and, controversial content is not allowed, they're just gonna lie that some streamer did something to get them banned, and what then? Like, that is completely the worst situation possible. But in reality, both of these options are not good in the slightest.
Either allow all of it or none of it. If you're going to let one side say some of the wild shit that I've heard some of them say, and some of it's pretty damn wild, it would probably demonetize the video to say it. Unless, of course, I shared the values of like a Hassan Piker and I was a far leftist channel, then I would be allowed to say it. But saying it in a criticism fashion, they would probably strike my video or something. It's the same on YouTube. It's actually a little bit better on YouTube, but not by much. There really is no free speech platform, unfortunately. It is what it is. I wish there was. I wish everybody could say
Oh, that was an interesting cut.
whatever they want, whatever's on their minds. But it's just not the way it is. We live in a very biased world.
I have done this also. I also have sometimes. So I very rarely do this, but sometimes I'm like, yeah, this is definitely not something that Twitch would like, or not Twitch, but YouTube would like. So I'm gonna cut out this one word, in 1 second. He did the same. He did the same. Yellow Flash did the same. He went on a small rant, or he probably said one word that's bad.
Asmongold believes Twitch will ban him again 1 week after return, so he just recently came back. think he's been back like
Oh,
2
wait, this is an Asmongold opinion? He's just gonna say anything to attract attention. Jesus.
days. Has not been that long. And
The whole world spins around him, in his opinion.
he's saying that he's going to get banned again. Personally, I think you just need to hold on tight until the election is over. I mean, there's a lot of wild shit going on right now, just like there was 4 years ago.
Yeah, the whole Avengers squad went out and said, I am a Hollywood celebrity. I matter a lot, and my opinion has extreme value. I am voting Kamala la 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 la. Yeah, literally. Your favorite Avengers said that. The Hulk, the incredible Black Captain America, pretty sure Wanda, and some other fucking losers. Okay, Robert Downey Jr. Wow. I don't know about you, but I'm going to vote Kamala. And he literally, Asmongold unironically, literally puts himself in the same basket as someone like Logan Paul coming out. And by the way, he did a video. I watched the whole thing. It wasn't actually that bad. You wouldn't expect that from someone like Logan Paul, Jesus Christ. But, you know, wasn't actually that bad. When he's saying he would vote Trump if he could. Dude, you just literally need to go to America and no one's gonna ever check your ID or whatever, and you can vote 5 times even. It's legal. It's completely legal and everyone knows it. Okay? YouTube, I didn't say anything bad. That was not concerning any elections ever. Okay? It was about Europe. Yeah, Europe. You get my point, okay? Asmongold considers that he's the same sort of celebrity, that his pull in the world is as equal, if not better. So now that Twitch is on Kamala's side, he is an enemy, and they are gonna silence him because his opinion matters so much. Bro, his opinion doesn't even matter when it comes to taming roaches, and that's the only talent he probably has.
And in 2016, it's going to be a pretty wild couple of days. So I would say fasten your seatbelts because it's going to get pretty wild. But he thinks he's going to get banned, mostly because he watched a video going over in detail what I just talked about with this adpocalypse coming to Twitch. I saw the video that he's talking about that might get him banned, where he goes over a lot of the very popular people on Twitch and some of the radical shit they've said, and how it's turning advertisers off. And Twitch is claiming that that's not happening, but I don't think so. I think it is happening.
All these platforms are always going to claim that nothing is happening, blah, blah.
And they probably won't like what he's doing. So here's what he said. Here's a 30-something second clip. Let's watch it.
Houthi musical, not propaganda? I guess so. Don't get that ass banned again. Listen, I won't get banned for, like, probably another week, okay? Like, I've got it. There'll be a few more things that are probably going to happen, and then I'll probably...
Peace can't be unilateral. The fuck? Correct? Incorrect? Okay.
Probably end up getting banned after that. That's kind of what I'm assuming. And, you know, maybe we'll see what happens. I just don't know yet. You need to survive.
Yeah, it's just Asmongold once again sucking himself off.
Survive until election day? That's true. Yeah, I have to survive and not get in trouble until election day. After election day, then we can have a lot of fun. But yeah, we don't want to get another suspension until election day. I want.
Isn't that sad? Oh, the election.
Yeah, it's kind of sad he has such an absolutely gigantic opinion of himself as the person who matters the most in the world. And that he literally has 12-year-old filth and disgusting followers who will never achieve anything in this world, who are literally going, true, bro! True! Asmongold W! Yeah, it is sad.
Coming up where you should be allowed to discuss and debate things and really go over a lot of stuff, and you can't. You have to actually kind of just be quiet if you don't want to get in trouble with the platforms? Isn't that insane? I thought we lived in a democracy. I mean, that's what I hear all the time from a certain group of people. We got to protect the democracy. We got to save democracy by shutting people up and banning them and silencing everything they do and have to say. True democracy, ladies and gentlemen. Will he get banned again? It could happen. He's not Hassan Piker, who can say whatever.
Hopefully, so he can go on another penance journey to. Now, the gall of someone to say, "Oh, this is my penance. I'm gonna clean up one room in my house. This is gonna be my penance." The gall of someone like that, it's just truly spineless and disgusting.
Whatever the hell he wants, wild shit. And put it in perspective, there was a clip going around, and he didn't get in any trouble for saying this. He said, when talking about, was it October? No, it wasn't October 7th. What am I thinking?
January 6th?
Whatever date was that the whole Israel conflict started.
Oh, November 7th.
He was talking about,
I think,
the resistance over there, the Palestinian resistance, and talking about how the people that were going after people in Israel, I'm trying to be careful how I say this, were struggle snuggling women. And he said, well, that's just basically a learning experience for them. They're not perfect, but the Palestinian resistance, they'll learn.
Oh, that was Hassan. Yeah, I remember people were talking about how Hassan said this. Pretty hilarious. But anyway, that was Yellow Flash 2. 10 out of 10. Bye.